everybody, and welcome again. We have Markus here with us. Thank you, Markus, for being here with us.
Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm ready for your questions.
Okay, so many people are asking, I see in society, for example, that people are scared of eating fruits. They say, no, if I eat too many fruits, my sugar level is gonna go high and I can have diabetes by eating fruits. What would you say to these people?
Diabetes do not come from fruits. Then monkeys and all birds who eat fruit should have diabetes. So please don't be so narrow-minded and actually silly. Diabetes mainly comes from the psychology point your emotions, because diabetes I can't see in the silverness in the or in the wilderness. That means in animals or wherever. So it's a part of the ego. That means diabetes mainly sorry, the diabetes mainly comes from the attachment of sweetness. You eat too much sweet, and why you eat too much sweet is because you're looking
But
for
you're talking about
mainly,
processed sweets, not fruit sweets.
yeah. In the end you're looking for sweet.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a sweet apple or a sweet cake, it doesn't matter. In the end, you're looking for something sweet. That's emotional sweet you're looking for, because sweet, or you, for example, how you learn sweet with a relation of emotion, because are sweet, or master all, and maybe or mainly you get candy when you behaved properly,
Mm-hmm.
when you're obedient to your family, to your mom. That's like a gift, like a recompension. I don't know the word exactly. So you get it as award. Let's say it like a award. You get candy when you behave good. Then it's when I'm. Then you get the relation to get the attention. For example, sweet is a feminine part. It means mom. That you're looking for your mom in the sweetness. So actually, you have a trouble in your personal life with the belief of searching for love from mom. That's because salty is more masculine, means more the that part, and feminine means more the mother part. So that I explain everybody. Diabetes do not come from fruit or the cake. Actually, when you see, as we mentioned before, or no, in other interview, you need insulin because you are eating, not because you are fasting. So it's the food, it's how you eat the food is the problem. Because when you see a lot of people eat cakes, but not everybody has diabetes. So diabetes is obviously a part of your emotion, and mainly for the emotions of your past. That means the first 6 years. So the relation, candy, love of mama. That's what actually you are looking for. Easy to understand.
Yes. Like in my case, for example, I eat 80% of what I eat is fruits. And when people see me eating like so many fruits, they say, "Oh, you're gonna develop diabetes in the future." I'm like, if I'm 33 years old and I mainly ate fruits and I didn't develop diabetes until now, I don't think that gonna happen.
As I mentioned, diabetes do not come from fruits or even cake. So sooner or later get nonsense. And in the nature, animals are eating them every day, and they do not get diabetes. So people get too confused by the things. Everything what I eat or ingest, that has an effect on me. But also how eating something, in which emotion I want something sweet, mainly because I'm anxious. because I am with high anxiety. I want to with something sweet because I want actually the hug of mom. And then when that everybody can see, when you have some compulsive emotions and you want to eat now ice cream, yeah, even in wintertime, then you say, where it comes from? It's not because my body is asking for it, it's emotionally. Then we pass a little bit more of what your body normally can use. That means when you eat every day one apple, you won't get diabetes. Please don't be so silly. So but when you are excessive sweetness, mainly because of anxiety, there is the problem, and this is the issue that what everybody has to observe. But of course, the most people are in their beliefs and so on. But when you observe, then you can understand nature, and you are part of the nature even much easier.
Yes, another strong belief that I see on society is they're so scared of the sun. They say, oh, please, if you get sunburn, you can develop cancer. Please put sun cream. Please, like, or you're in danger if you don't put sun cream. I'm like, no, sun cream blocks the skin from breathing. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm used to the sun. What would you say about that?
It's like a deo as well as a deodorant, what you use for bad smell or sun cream or sun blocker, whatever you want to call them, is actually the substances are in this products are dangerous, not the sun. Take you are getting burned, that's enough, or take a head and that's it. Please. But the people nowadays believe every nonsense that media is telling them. You can see
Yes,
always in nonsense. And in the end, you believe you need sun blocker. You need, for example, my skin is very white or um, very sensitive against the sun. So what I should do? My head. That's it. And when my body says, "Okay, let's go into the shade," and go shade. That's it. But where is the problem? Of course, most people want to get grilled like a chicken in the sun. Because I want to look like whatever. But the most people should understand. Um, do the simple part of life, not complicate your life with even substances that are danger for yourself, even if you don't know it.
yes. And yes, trust nature more. If the plants are exposed to the sun and they don't have cancer, yeah, you need to listen to your body. When you have enough sun, okay, go to the shade, like you said.
Yeah, of course. For example, in the UK or in the center of Europe, it's there's not so many sunny days, and so of course the body is adapted to these few sunny days during the year. But of course, when you have, for example, a darker skin, but you come also from a different area where is the sun much more frequent during the year, and that's normal. So actually, your skin adapts as well, but of course, carefully. The most people want to brown in 2 weeks. And, boy, please, even now there's a nonsense that you get sprayed. You get something painted on your skin that you look darker. What a nonsense invented people. But of course, that's they believe every um, they get sold. So they
Yes,
sold them any idea, any nonsense, and then they believe it, and then they're searching for it. But the big question for me is much more important: why you want to get looking darker? Why you do not accept yourself like you are? Uh,
yes,
that's it's much more deeper to reflect than to analyze sun cream or whatever.
Yes, the only thing that people were asking me is like, as you mentioned in previous videos, when you fast, you start healing yourself and you can cure everything, like most every illness. But first, you need to go to your mental state. Like, how do you get intoxicated to attract that illness? So people ask me, "Oh, can I cure toothache and cavities and infections in the teeth with fasting?" What will you say to these people?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and the world isn't wasn't born with dentists and with teeth problems. These
Yeah,
teeth problems were coming step by step, mainly by products that's not pure products, that chemical products, and so they are much more aggressive than when you eat fruits. They are not so aggressive than the other sugar or whatever other type of them. But in the end, always remind that it's not the product itself, not the substance itself, it's the emotion behind why you want to consume it. Because when the emotion, in the end, you should understand you live actually from information. So the substances actually you get rid of it. For example, sugar. Sugar is will be divided in H2O that you urinate and CO, those what you exhalate. So the substances of sugar are not in your body. So, but the information what's in the sugar that you consume, and that's the problem because when you consume with a certain pleasure in certain uh, relaxed state, it's different than when you consume with anxiety. And then also the information how you eat, that is actually what makes trouble in your body. And that everybody should understand first. That's the emotion behind the lie. Your personal lies is the most toxic part of intox. So when you can cure everything when you eliminate the cause, because everything what's causes illness is an effect of some cause. The main cause is some emotions, a big lie, and so on. So it's not the food; it's the information what's in the food, and that's the point you have to understand. You are the cause. When you
yes,
eat for and when you do not understand the cause, then it's your belief what's dancing around, always the same thing. Cause effect. That's all what you have to understand. Nothing else.
yes. I heard a story or something that a doctor was saying that really caught my attention. That he said when you do a root canal in the teeth, um, then um, the nerve is killed, and in the future when you develop an infection there, you don't notice it, you don't feel it, and the infections go to your blood and you don't know it because the nerve that help you to feel it is dead. And then you develop, let's say, every part of the or denture is connected with somewhere in the body, and then you develop um cancer somewhere else because that infection went somewhere else in the body. What would you say about that?
Again, maybe I'm repeating with pleasure. Cause effect. Because you have to see, there are a lot of people get this what do you say, plucked out their teeth. I don't know the right term for it. And then should everybody has the same problem. But the problem, because you have problems with your teeth, is because you have a cause of it. The cause, now you try to take out something, the effect, but the cause is still inside, it's in your mind. So when you do not dissolve the cause, then will expand actually an infection or whatever, because then it's the illness or any trouble what you have with your body is a messenger. And when you receive the message, it's this, then perfect, then there is no problem. But when you resist the messenger, "No, I don't want to hear, I don't want to see," then of course it expands for all other parts of your body, or maybe to other teeth, tooth. So so it's not a part of physical. It's always mentally. But I know for the most people, they're always thinking, "Oh no, 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 medicine knows." Medicine knows? No, medicine knows nothing. You are the cause of the effect that you call illness. That's nothing else than intox. It's an intoxication, and the intoxication can be physically, but mainly is mentally. And it's a package, mentally plus physically and the environment. So, of course, when you reduce, change your environment, you change the intox by food, for example, then you feel a relief. And in this moment, when you feel a relief, thinking, I'm cured. No, you still have the cause not solved, and the cause is your mental thoughts about yourself, the personal lie. So, therefore, it's very important to observe the personal lie. The personal lie is mainly 90% is of rejection. That means
Mm-hmm.
when you are a child, then you feel, because then comes a brother and he gets the attention, and now you are not have the attention, and so you feel rejected. And this is rejection. You project some idea of you that you are not perfect, whatever. They are different. What I say, the variety of these thoughts are so big. Everybody has a different sort of thought about himself. Therefore, we have different kind of illnesses in different stages and everything else, because it's about us. We are the cause, that we should understand, deeply understand. It's not something outside, a virus who wants to kill me or whatever. No, I'm the cause. Because when it would be a virus, then a virus should kill everybody and on the same stage. But they do not kill nobody, because it's the cause. Cause, you are the cause. But I know I'm telling it all over and over again, and the most people are saying, no, no, no. They are so lazy. Responsibility of that I am the cause of the illness. And the most worst, or the worst part of it is, they're looking for a relief instead of, there's the illness. That's the messenger. Oh, now I observe the messenger, observe the cause that I'm in me. And then actually you get an answer very quick, and then say, oh, thank you for the message, and then it's gone. It's very easy, and then the healing process it's immediately. But when you fight against, when you only search for relief, when you only say, I don't want to see it, and so negligent against everything else, then okay, then the illness has lasts a little bit longer, and later on comes even stronger. It's up to everybody. Cause and effect. There's no other. There's nothing else between illness and health.
Okay. And what do you think about exercise and movement as a way of detox?
Yeah, well, you can always do exercise, exercise in certain manner helps, because when you're breathing, then you're detox. But the most exercise you do for not for health, it's because you want to look certain form. You want to fit your body. You want your form your body, and mainly you do excessive exercises, not relaxing exercises. Even yoga, who should be relaxing, the most are doing it with a goal, and then you do it very ambitiously and not softly. And that's the main problem of exercise, that you do it with a certain idea of not be perfect, perfect. I need a perfect body. I need a perfect state. I need something because you think you're not perfect. And of course, certain exercises, soft exercises, that mean riding a bike, not extreme mountain biking, and not what is a speed ride with a bicycle, or take a walk. Not necessarily run. A walk is enough. Do a soft walk for 1 hour. That's perfect. Why I should run for 20 minutes from what I'd like to escape. So always observe what's the intention behind. The most intentions are so in our subconscious that we do not actually realize our confusions. So therefore, observe always what's the intention of an exercise. Exercise are good, perfect, but the most people want to do exercises 2 or 3 hours. They say, "What's nonsense is that?" Uh, always, the best example is observe children. Children need exercise. Children need yoga, need meditation, need a respiration, a pranayama, need a respiration exercises. No, because they are in their consciousness. They're still feeling, that's an illusion out there. Let's play. But then you transform yourself into a boring adult, and the adult is programmed with some ideas others will tell them. So in the end, you are confused and enslaved in exercises or whatever.
But do you think exercise give you energy?
Uh, energy comes from something else. That's the same thing when you think food gives me energy. Um, uh, when you detox, in the first moment, the detox, you feel ill. That's normal. But sooner or later comes this the moment that when you're free from the toxins of your body, then you feel relieved. But in your case, who are an addict, then you always search for the drug, for the stimulation. And so, in a moment when your body tries to heal himself, you take a drug. And then also, in certain moments, adrenaline can be also a drug. So most people who run don't want to run. They want to have the kick of running, the emotion behind when your adrenaline goes to a certain peak, or some try to jump from an airplane only for the emotion. And then you have to ask, why I'm searching for it? Why am I not peace in peace with me? Why am I not relaxed? So of course, you can help your body detoxing, but with a certain attitude. It should be always a certain attitude and clarity what I'm doing. Because the
Mm-hmm.
most people only listen to others and then follow the guidance of others. You have to do the exercise this way, you have to do that way, you have to do the diet this way and that way. But instead of listen to your body, what says your body? So when I have headache, I do not looking for aspirin. Looking for I'm the cause. Yeah, that's it. When I have a backache, I say, oh, what load I'm carrying? That's not my load emotionally, and so that's very easy. And when I do exercise, I prefer walking, mountain walking, hiking more or less, but soft hiking, not like extreme hike or whatever, running uphill or downhill. No, easy and smooth, enjoying to move your body. That's different than reach a goal or whatever.
Okay, because I feel like so many people they are fasting and they believe in all this nutrition is a myth, but deep down they still with some fear. And when they fasting, they say, "No, I won't exercise because I'm not consuming." So they fast and they stay still. And your recommendation then will be like children, play, trust the process, and everything will be fine.
That's it. Very clear question. Marcus, are you still on
I
urotherapy.
don't know what
I
that is.
never was. That's urinotherapy.
Uh,
Urotherapy. It's when you're drinking your urine. I guess that's what he is talking. It never was never be on therapy this way, but I
no, you
should be.
never know anything.
I was trying to experience what happened actually, but now I know it. It's most of the people try to convince me that's therapy that helps you to heal yourself. But you
Uh-huh.
have to understand, urine is something that your body is actually expelling. That means it's toxic. But when you ingest toxic, then it helps you to detox. That's all. It's very easy. And the second part of urine, when you consume something from you, then you accept something from you. What normally illness is because you reject something from you. So it's therefore it's very effective. But you should understand what happened. Not into another religion. I need to drink urine every day. I have to secret and so on. So please take it easy. You are the source. How can the source need more source? So please
Yeah, if the
don't get
body is
confused.
rejecting it, it doesn't need it.
We were talking last time. It's consciousness. Consciousness maintain your body, and so it's not the substances or whatever, but cause effect that you should understand by illness or by everything else, that you are the cause because of your thoughts, nothing else. Because what you are, consciousness or your soul, can't be getting ill, because
Mm-hmm.
your soul knows exactly everything is right. So only you as ego confusion causes actually a unbalancing in your body. And so when you do fasting, then your body tries to balancing again, and that is called homeostasis.
Amazing, Marco. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
half an hour gone again. Thank you for asking me, because I know for me it's clear. For me, everything
Yes,
is so much clear because I experienced it, and everything is okay. But for the most people, they're stuck in their belief patterns and what others tell them. So you should stop belief. You should start to experience your life, and the best way is fasting, because then you see, ooh, everything time I was thinking about nutrition and everything, but when I do fasting, I feel better. I feel lighter. I feel even more flexible. Everything, even my mind is much clearer.
yes.
So then it's your experience. Then it's not what I am telling or others tell you. It's your experience. Therefore, it's very important that you do your own experience, but with a clear attitude, not with other belief patterns.
Thank you very much for your
No,
wise
thank
words.
you for your time, and was always a pleasure to talk to
Yes,
you.
have a great day, Marcus.
The same to you. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.